1992, to be exact, July 10, 3 missionaries came to Mongolia, and I am one of them. When we came here, it was like a white paper that we encountered when we arrived in the mission. It is because there were no church structures, there were no Catholics. So we had to start from scratch, we had to start from zero. And that was the big challenge that we met from the very beginning.
Ik zou niet zeggen dat de Mongolen zitten te wachten op het katholiek geloof, maar er is wel duidelijk in hun leven ergens een leegte, een verlangen om ergens een houvast in hun leven, een leidraad in hun leven te vinden. En wij proberen daar een antwoord op te zijn. Van officiële zijde is er altijd wel de vrees dat wij hier komen dus om mensen te bekeren en dat zij vooral bang, omdat er dus ook al verschillende groepen van christenen hier zijn, protestantse groepen en dan zijn er ook de boeddhisten. Zo er is ergens die schrik dat mensen zullen verdeeld worden, dat hun volk zal verdeeld worden en dan noemen ze altijd de oorlog in Joegoslavië en met de Serven en ze maken altijd die vergelijking wel.
I look at this as a place also for my prayer life, for my meditation. I think about our work here in Mongolia and especially of the missionaries. So here is the community of the missionaries. Here we have Father Robert from Belgium, and here is Sister Nelly from the Philippines, ICM, and our St. Polychart sisters from Korea. Father Carlo Villegas, Salesian, son Feli, Brother Feli, Father Gilbert, of course, is there, Sister Live, Sister Edith, Sister Rosmita from MC, Sister Francois, Sister Salvia is the superior, and Sister Marife. So here is our young sister from the ICM. So this is the group of happy missionaries.
Ik moet zeggen, eigenlijk als jongere kende ik de zusters van de jacht niet. Maar ik was wel een lid van een jongerengroep in onze school die om de maand samenkwam. En vele keren was dat een missionaris die op vakantie die kwam vertellen over zijn of haar leven en de mensen met wie hij of zij werkte. Iets dat mij ook altijd trof in de verhalen van missionarissen, zij spraken altijd over die Jezus. Die Jezus voor wie zij hun land verlaten hadden en voor wie zij dus hun leven gaven om met die mensen te werken. En ik begon mij af te vragen, wie is die Jezus eigenlijk wel? Zo stilletjes aan begon ik mij te realiseren dat de verhalen over Jezus niet alleen zijn om met open mond zo naar te luisteren en om te zeggen, ah, hoe schoon, maar dat die eigenlijk verhalen zijn die ook vandaag nog tot mij spreken, dat Jezus niet alleen iemand is die 2000 jaar geleden geleefd heeft, maar iemand die nog leeft. En de boodschap van Jezus is iets dat mensen nu nog raakt, dat mensen nu nog doet opstaan en op weg doet gaan en voor andere mensen doet leven. Dus met de ICM-zusters waren wij eerst geëngageerd in het missiecentrum, maar we hadden dus ook wel duidelijk plannen om ons ergens in een gemeenschap een beetje buiten de stad te engageren. En het is eigenlijk mijn medezuster Marifee die daarmee begonnen is. Zij is op bezoek gegaan naar een dorpje zo'n 40 kilometer buiten de stad, Chowo. En haar eerste contacten daar waren met het schooltje. En van daaruit is ze eigenlijk begonnen met dat project van gemeenschapopbouw. Omdat zij dus ook wel zag dat vele mensen hetzelfde probleem hebben. Ze hebben geen inkomen, er is geen werk daar. Zo, zij tracht nu samen met die mensen te zien hoe zij samen aan hun situatie kunnen werken.
So our spirituality is to go to people of different culture, and we have as well to respect that culture that they have. So we as ICM, we are careful in that. We respect what is alive in their culture. We listen to them, what is in their hearts and in their mind, what is important to them as a people. We listen to them because before we came here, we believe that God has been here. That is how they offer peace to one another, a gesture of peace giving by offering that sniff, and then that hatag also. So that is not really very far from us Christians. That is Christ's peace for us, and they don't know Christ, but they have been doing that. They have been sharing that same peace with them, with one another.
Wat mij aansprak bij de zusters van de jacht, dat was vooral missie, de missiegedachte. Loslaten van wie ik ben, van waar ik ben, om mijn leven te delen met mensen van een andere cultuur, dat sprak mij heel sterk aan. En natuurlijk, alles achterlaten, het is gemakkelijk om dat te zeggen. Het gaat natuurlijk met heel wat pijn. En ik denk, afscheid nemen is iets van het moeilijkste wat een missionaris doormaakt. En het is iets wat je nooit leert. Zelfs nu iedere keer als ik terug naar huis ga en dan terug na een paar maanden terugkom, het wordt altijd iets moeilijker om afscheid te nemen. Maar er is ook aan de andere kant diegene die roept zo, een God die mij uitnodigt om op weg te gaan. Om nieuwe dingen te leren kennen. Ik geloof ook, de pijn van het loslaten is ook een belofte van iets nieuws. De zusters van Moeder Teresa werken in een van de armere wijken van de stad in Yarmak. En zij hebben daar een klein schooltje opgericht voor kinderen die anders niet naar school kunnen. Omdat ze ofwel geen kleren genoeg hebben om naar school te kunnen, of geen geld genoeg om schoolgerief te kopen.
This child, she was never going out, neither she was able to look at the people. She was just putting her head down and she was sitting down, and she was not able to speak fluently, she was just going around the house in the four legs. And then when we asked her if she would like to come to our school, and so she agreed to come, and the children were really good. that they were bringing her every day. And slowly, slowly, by being in contact with other children and by experiencing the love, she started to be coming up. Or when she goes in the wheelchair, we call her, "Oh, grandmother." And then she herself said, "No, no, 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 I am not grandmother, I am queen." So we started to call her the queen. So. People, when they meet us on the street, either they call us Jesus or they just say Maria, and so they know we belong to the Catholic Church. But many times they don't know more than that because they see the film of Jesus in the television, and also they just say we are Jesus people. And the school they call Jesus school. They try to connect us with Jesus, and so it is also a reminder for us that what we should be. It is true, it is difficult, and it is cold, and there is also much poverty around us. But also the very fact that we choose to live this life also makes us happy, that we are not forced by anyone, we choose this way of life. And so as a missionary, we consider it as a privilege to be here. And that's what also we see in our children. Though they are poor, but they are happy. They are very happy.
Het werk dat de zusters van Moeder Teresa doen, helpt in een zekere zin, of is in een zekere zin preventief, zodat kinderen die geen kansen hebben thuis of om naar school te gaan, dat zij kunnen naar school gaan en misschien niet de straat op zullen belanden als andere kinderen.
Underneath these big tubes that you see here, there are manholes, and in those manholes children congregate because it's warm inside. And the street children, when we go there, they show us the place, we bring them food, we try to befriend them, we try to gain their trust and confidence in us, and with that way we were able to work with them closely. And after 1 year of following them in the manholes where they live, underneath these tubes, then we saw that there is a need to put up a children's center because there were more and more small kids, 2 to 3, 4 years old, and also girls who are very vulnerable in the streets. They are defenseless.
We started in a small apartment and we took in 15. And in no time, that number of 15 already went up to 40. And that is why after 2 years we looked for funds and funds that would help us put up this building. And at present there are 140 children. I go to the streets every Wednesday still to be on the lookout for children, especially new ones, and take them in the center.
Huh? There's 20, you know, there are 20 children here.
Well, we are missionaries sent to Mongolia, and our spirituality says that we should always be at the service of the poor and the non-Christians. I think we are also driven by the gospel imperative, you know, whatever you do to the least of my brothers and sisters, you do it to me.
Энэ төвд орж ирээд олон хүүхдүүдтэй танилцаж найзлаа. Тэгээд сургууль соёлтой ууч тэгээд зөвхөн хэмжээр мэдлэг олж авсаа тэгээд
The coming year, she will enter into the university system, and she wanted to be a lawyer.
Хүнийг өмгөөлж хамгаалах амар дуртай, ялангуяа ядуу хүмүүст туслах дэмжгийн талаар тэр хүмүүсийг өмгөөлж хамгаалах. Өөрөө тийм орчинд өссөн болохоор.
And look at her now, you know, she is one of my pride, no? She's one of my happiness, because she's doing very well in school, very talented also. And I hope that she will become one day a lawyer, and who knows, maybe the next president of Mongolia. The Mongolian people have long been under communism. They have seen communism as the solution to all their problems. And of course, communism collapsed, as we all know. And there has been a vacuum of ideals and ideas, a vacuum of values, and Christianity in a way filled it up. We have been getting some critique saying that we put up this center to be able to convert children into Catholicism. This I beg to disagree, because it's not true. No? We put up this center because of our concern, first of all, for the children. In the beginning, the Mongolian government did not understand what we were doing, but now they are coming to terms, no? Or they're understanding what we are doing. And because of this, no, they are very grateful that we are here, especially our work for the street children. They really are very appreciative of this work. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, they have given me a certificate of recognition for our work, not for the Catholic Church work, for the street children in Mongolia.
Children here, no, especially the big ones, they ask me sometimes questions about my religion. They sometimes ask me questions why I'm doing this. They sometimes ask me about Catholicism. And since we are not allowed to teach religion in this center, I send them to our church, which is a few kilometers away from here. And there they can ask their questions. I even, sometimes the children go to Sunday, and I go to Sunday Mass, no? Say the Mass in the church, and I don't take them in my car, no? This is their own free will. They want to go to the church, so they take whatever means of transportation available except my car.
I joined to the church, and after 1 year, I was one of the first group people that was baptized in 1995. So I think the most important thing that I see that I found the meaning of life that the teaching itself is very nice, to love people, to love even our enemies. That was really shocking, or is something, you know, that I had to reflect on. There are some street people, some people who are in need, some people who are very poor young people. They were coming and they were collecting garbages and all these things. But fathers are very kind to them, and they were helping, giving their hands to them. So that was really impressed me, you know, because I was never thinking of that, you know, when Mongolians ourselves are not helping to them, but foreigners are taking care of them.
8 jaar geleden was er niemand die katholiek was, er was geen enkele structuur, niets. Nu is er een kleine gemeenschap, er zijn 95 gedoopte Mongolen die dus ons helpen in ons werk om met de mensen die eigenlijk aan de rand van deze maatschappij leven. Zo, ik zou zeggen, het zijn geen grote dingen die aan het gebeuren zijn, maar er is een klein zaadje aan het groeien, denk ik.
Preaching the gospel of love, preaching the gospel of justice, preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ doesn't have to be preaching straight to them about this. It's preaching our values, the values of our religion, that is most important. So if people criticize me, saying that I put this up to be able to convert, then I will happily admit that I have converted them to love, to peace, to justice, the values of our religion. Not necessarily into Catholicism.